Ireland. No real movement to start with. The umpire extends his arms. The first run's on the board for Ireland. Paul Stirling's favoured zone is through the offside, and it's a trademark stroke of his. The most conventional off-drive, pierces the covers and finds the first boundary. Beautiful shot for four. Pierces the gap, good use of the feet, and he'll get four. Flies to the rope, gets us to the end of the second. 13 for none. Man out at long off, over his head. Didn't feel as though he got it out of the middle of the bat, Paul Stirling. It might have looked even a touch ungainly, but it's the first match of many across the next few days.
He's at full stretch here, Paul Stirling. He's made room for himself. Have a look how he's gone leg side. And
that's a slower ball. And Paul Stirling says, I like the look of that. And we'll dispatch that up into the stands. He had to hold and check his stroke.
Well, this ball hardly got there. It was like a third-class mail delivery. You had to wait for it forever. And it was... He really did...
Earlier.
Nicely worked away. It's going to be a chase near the boundary rope, and it's going to reach the rope. Rossiter will add 4 to his tally. This one will run away. Might have been a little miscued, but nothing wrong with the result from an Irish perspective. Well, that, though, is not mistimed. It's a glorious connection. It's another 6. It takes Ireland to 49 from the power play.
Side of this, he knows the line that Jamie Overton's trying to bowl. Just missed his length ever so slightly as well. The bottom hand coming through gloriously from Rossiter, showing the real strength that he has. Well, I talked about his strike rate earlier in the...
Full toss. Stirling gives it the full treatment, goes straight for 6. Fourth 6 of the innings, and it brings up the Ireland 50.
Paul Stirling, full, slower, and you don't expect that first up from Adil Rashid.
That is high in the air, fielder gathering underneath it, and it's cleanly taken by Phil Salt. First wicket falls, Rossiter gone for 26. Salt takes the catch, and Dawson strikes in his second over.
Good left arm spinner's delivery, just takes a little bit of pace off it, gets that bounce. Rossiter doesn't get to the pitch and takes the top half of the bat. Phil Salt.
This one, though, has been hoisted. That's gone long, and Stirling knows from the moment he struck it that that's going to clear the rope. Indeed it does.
Dismissive, it just sat up, didn't it? Too short from Dawson. A little bit of turn just actually made it easier for Paul Stirling in a way. He was settled in position, and he knows if he gets the middle of the bat, it's going all the way for 6.
This one has gone high. Will Jacks is gathering underneath it. He's close to the boundary rope, but he takes the catch cleanly, and Stirling departs for 34. Ireland 2 down, and Adil Rashid continues on his wicket-taking way.
Again, slow through the air and just holding up a little bit maybe. Came across the ball, Paul Stirling.
That one's gone all the way. Very comfortable. Harry Tector.
Good ploy, because when it's slow off the surface, the sweep shots can be very effective. He's got a long reach, Harry Tector, like 6'4", gets to the pitch.
It's firmly struck by Tector, beats the fielder in close, races past Bethel, and trouble on the boundary. Sam Curran gets there, but unable to prevent it from hitting the rope.
And that's 4. That's just slipped down because fine leg is up inside the circle. So it's the wrong line and length from Sam Curran, and he knows it. To him.
Helped around the corner. Very good batting. Gave himself room outside the leg stump. Dawson did well to follow him. Good stroke. Outstanding batting. Pierces the gap perfectly. 2 full from Dawson. And it's another double-digit over for Ireland, that 300 plus. That's a full toss. That could be a no ball. One thing is certain, it's gone for 6. And that man, he loves it in the crowd. Turns to the stand and takes a bow to go with it. Well held, sir. Beauty, an absolute beauty, and given. He is such a special bowler, Adil Rashid. He's England's leading wicket taker in this format, but Lorcan Tucker wants to have a look upstairs.
The original decision is out, pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets missing. So we'll go back to Johnny on screen, please. I'll get you to reverse your original decision and give not out, please. Your on-screen signal now.
Well, it may be by the barest of margins, but it has. Good placement. Finds the gap and will find 4.
Be in their sights.
Pump towards long off and well over his head. It's a good strike from Lorcan Tucker. Was right into the slots.
Jamie Overton's just about 3 or 4 yards in from the boundary rope. It still would have been 6, but look how far back in the crease he's gone to.
Very much into the slot. That's not good bowling. Might be a little fortunate from Tector, but it's 4 more. Ireland on the charge here in the 15th.
This one, though, is plundered. 1 bounce over the rope and 150 up for Ireland. That's gone. Harry Tector has sent that over the marquee, over the hospitality, 3 away from a half century.
And look how far forward he has to reach to get this great head position, and gave himself room outside the off. Made it easy.
Might push for 2 here. The call is 2. Pressure on the fielder, and Overton can't collect. Harry Tector brings up his 50. It's his 6th half century in T20. That is high, but glorious and good. Lorcan Tucker's 4 away from a half century now.
Evolution of Lorcan Tucker. It's a continuing feast to watch him. Goes deep, gets the hands right through, and he's really added this to the game in the last.
Oh, he's played that fine. It'll race away to the rope. Takes us within 10 of his highest score in T20 International. Not a full toss, it's miscued, but it's worked rather well for Ireland. Wonderful stroke. Tucker knows he doesn't need to run, and Tucker goes to his 50 in style. Tucker to his 20 internationals, and it's come up in wonderful fashion.
What a way to do it. Just shimmies leg side, makes it look so easy. See how close they can get.
Big appeal, and he's walking. Lorcan Tucker's on his way with the penultimate delivery of the Ireland innings. It's 190 for 3 now.
Brilliant bouncer. It just keeps rising, doesn't it? Just flicks the glove. Lorcan Tucker knew exactly what had happened, and Joss Butler won't get many.
Dockrell. And Dockrell has hit this high. Rian Ahmed is out there, and while he gets a hand to it, he can't prevent it from going all the way. 6 to finish for Ireland. Dockrell has a strike rate of 600. Ireland 196 for 3 from their 20.
Just what you want when you've got one delivery to hit. Helps it on its way. It doesn't really try to put anything on it. Rian Ahmed just didn't look like he believed he was going to get a chance.
Unbeaten on 61, but a wonderful platform that Ireland laid at the top. Rossiter first out for 26 off 25. Struggled at times to get his shots away, but
struggled somewhat. Wickets for Rashid, Dawson and Overton, but only 3 wickets will be a concern for the England camp. Most expensive were Overton and Curran. The pick, though, was
Matthew Humphreys. He said he's a bright young talent. He's a very bright young man as well. Lasered through the offside. This time there's no doubt about it. It will be a boundary. Dockrell did well to save 2, but it's Gareth Delaney in his 100th appearance for Ireland. Arm ball and cuts away. Butler cashes in short, not that wide, but gets a good piece of it, gets 4. It's 11 for 0. Now, this could have gone straight up, but he's got more than enough of it to go all the way. It's not exactly how Salt intended to make impact.
A two-full. It definitely was the cutter. You could see it out of the hand, unfortunately, as well. So he had plenty of time to adjust, Phil Salt.
Width on offer and a drive of the highest quality. A drive that's been hit on the up by Salt. If there's a man in touch, it will be costly, and it may well nearly cost the maximum. We'll probably have a check here. It's initially indicated as 4 by Kennedy. So Johnny Kennedy, who'd initially indicated 4, is now going to fold his arms across his chest and say... He's clobbered down the ground to start with, just one bounce and races to the rope. Ominous signs here for Ireland. Butler, well, simply sensational. Plonks it onto the roof of the hospitality tent. Bang bang, 4-6 from Joss Butler.
This one, bit of foot movement as well, gets leg side. He knew that with that field Hume had to bowl straight, gave himself room and makes full use of that bat. Watch out in the crowd.
Here. He'll come at him again and again and again. 4-6, now 4 more. Goes deep in the crease and goes over the head of mid-off. Outstanding batting. Batting of the highest quality here. Instead, Butler, well, he just dismisses him. There's almost a hint of arrogance in that swagger as the 50 comes up. 22 runs from the over. Back live now. Well, it's cannon fodder at the moment. Just one bounce, 4 more. Ireland's bowlers are being dispatched around North Dublin right now. And the runs just keep coming. George Dockrell might have got a half a hand on this, but not enough to stop it from racing for 4 more. Look at that run. Down the leg side, helped away. Not the right line, and too easy for a player in Phil Salt's touch as Ben White, the 12th man, does the fielding. That's a free hit, and Salt plunders it for 6 more. Put down this time in the crowd. Ireland, well, being taken to pieces here in the first 6.
Matthew Humphreys has to watch this sail over the rope. Must be nice to be that strong to know that no matter where you hit it, it's going to go over the rope. Right now.
Yeah, this goes a long way up. It could be the first opportunity in the field. It's taken. Curtis Camper is the one underneath it. And how Ireland needed that, maybe a little slower through the air bowling, and it gets its reward.
Brilliant stuff from the youngster. He's just been hit around, and to be able to pull the pace back, just take the chance. They've nothing to lose here, Ireland. Curtis Camper.
Because you don't want to go back. That's going to be 4, isn't it? I think it is. It's just off the thick outside edge.
Hit hard, and that'll beat the fielders. Salt will go to his 50 in style. Another boundary. 6 overs done. The power play is complete, and England 84 for 1 as Salt reaches his half century off 20 balls.
Sorry, Dwayne, for bowlers is how still Phil Salt remains until the very last second. And you don't know as a bowler, because sometimes batters give you an idea and they've already moved. He doesn't.
Wonderful shot. Had left the bat very, very quickly. Only just evades the fielder, Curtis Camper. Straight back, just over the bowler's head, and to the rope again. Salt goes to 60 and 100 up. Cut away. While he didn't concede a boundary in his first over, he'll concede at the start of his second. Clubbed straight back over the bowler's head. Another 4 back-to-back boundaries for Jacob Bethel. This one is hoisted high and long, and that is gone all the way a very long way for 6. 4-4-6 to start this over.
And that Bethel was a good idea, but Bethel is quickly putting that idea to bed. That's on the Portmarnock Road along the coast. This is so wonderfully struck. Look how still he is. Look at the head, pace and spin.
Fuller from Tector, he's chipped it straight to the fielder, and that's a glorious, glorious response. Rossadair takes the catch. Jacob Bethel is on his way for a well-played 24 of 16.
Well, the adrenaline is running here. Jacob Bethel having hit that monstrous 6. Once.
Glorious shot. Onto it very quickly. And Rehan Ahmed has his first boundary of the innings.
Your margin for error on this pitch is so fine, it's so small, you can't pitch it short of a length. He's come forward with the front foot. He realises the ball is...
For ICC full test members, that's going to go all the way for 4. One bounce. Pulled forward of square.
Zips.
Got him! What a way to mark his 100th appearance. It's the burst, taper, fade, the haircut, he tells me, and it's working wonders for his leg break.
I'm not going to get you one way, I'm going to get you another. He's got his man to die on the pitch, down the wicket.
Incident. Drags that one down, and that's, well, a free hit really. And Sol cashes in, another maximum for him. He continues along his merry way.
Somewhat spoils the over for Gareth Delaney, a real drag down. He was waiting for Phil Salt. He knows if Gareth Delaney airs, it's going to be short. Step hit 6.
Lasered into the leg side, finds the gap and finds that little pocket. Very well fielded off the rope too. But this is picked up and pumped down the ground. It's the matchup that's in favour of the left-handed batter, and Curran gets his first boundary. It's a maximum.
Deep, but really commits to the shot, Curran, and just a little bit of width as well. Take a few inches closer to off stump, and he might have been in with a chance there, Matthew Humphreys, but instead it's 6 more. Between the two thoughts.
Oh dear. That has been picked up and carted away. It's 6 more, and they are climbing into Graham
The
Hughes.
leg side is Curran. Gets the line and good hand speed as well. That's gone a very long way.
Smashed again from Sam Curran over extra cover. That is a sumptuous shot. Some blow this over extra.
Yeah, Gareth Delaney was in the deep. He thought he might be in with a shout, but in the end gets the bat through, whips it over the head at the end as well.
Oh, he's picked it leg side, man underneath it, takes the catch. George Dockrell.
Respite for Hume, just a little bit fuller. Picks out the man in the deep. He's been good all day.
Scoreboard. Oh, that's wide. One-handed, and he's got his man. Rossadair takes the catch. Redemption for Graham Hume. He's got his man.
Pushed it wide, Salt chases it, the field set for the delivery, a plan that comes off finally for Ireland. Phil Salt.
Slip for Ireland. Not with that shot. The reverse sweep for 4. It's a flick with those wrists again, and it'll be 4. So difficult.
That's it.
Catch it. He's got his man. Nathan Matthew Humphreys has got his man, and it's Curtis Camphor.
Yeah, good bowling from Humphreys, stuck at his task and just catches the inside half of the toe of the bat. Curtis Camphor makes no mistake.
That'll do it. Jamie Overton smashes Barry McCarthy over long on for 4 and wins the match, this first T20 international here at Malahide for England. England's batting is so strong, and they've made it felt through the likes of Butler and especially Phil Salt that climbed into Graham Hume. Jacob Bethel looked pretty good for his 24. Sam Curran as well. A couple of lusty blows from him. Tom Banton tried to finish it.
Bowlers for Ireland, 2 wickets each for Hume and Humphreys. Hume went for plenty of runs, but he'll be salved to the wound that he managed to get late wickets. Matthew Humphreys, a bright future.
England in 17.4, 197 for 6. Phil Salt, dangerous, destructive and dominant, and Butler and Sam.